Greetings, YouTube! The Doctor is in. Dr. Urias Papers here, coming at you with another commentary on Dungeons and Dragons. And well, what do we have here? This came out yesterday, and it is introducing D&D Beyond Drops, a growing content library to expand your games. We're going to talk about this. So lots of really cool stuff in here. I'm pretty happy to see this coming out. It's adding to the tiers for Hero and Master in D&D Beyond. It's allowing us to use a lot more stuff. They're kind of talking about different reasonings why they're doing it, when things are being released, what's being released today, each week, each month, all that. So we're going to talk about all that. So stay tuned and don't go away. All right, before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this video, hit the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave a question or comment. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to hype this video. And don't forget to hit that notification bell. All right, so we've got this. What are D&D Beyond Drops? We've got this, this kind of a graphic that they put out, weekly drop-in encounter, May 7th. That was yesterday, so this all dropped yesterday. And it says all D&D Beyond subscribers now get access to ever-expanding subscription content library. And it's up here. And this is a new way for Hero and Master tier subscribers to get play-ready content on D&D Beyond. So it sounds to me like they're trying to put more custom stuff, custom content into D&D Beyond, so that they can get more people to subscribe to D&D Beyond. Because D&D Beyond, I mean, you can make characters. They're trying to kind of expand the virtual tabletop version of it a bit. You can put your own maps in right now, but they have a bunch of extra maps that you can get. So it says today, this is yesterday, May 7th, the content library launches with 500 new listings, including maps, reveals, stickers. Reveals are pictures, basically, that you reveal to your players. Stickers, player options. So this is the part that piqued my interest, is that there are like new feats and spells and things. And then every week, they're going to release pre-made encounters in the Maps VTT, because I think they want people to use the Maps VTT more. And then every month, they're going to be working with game designers and artists to add more game content like player options, maps, monsters, reveals, and more. So anyone with an active subscription can access all content in D&D Beyond Drops. And we're going to look at a couple of things, and it says on the bottom, you know, normally they'll say like Player's Handbook or Dungeon Master's Guide or Monster Manual. They actually say D&D Beyond Drops. So no matter when they start their subscription, no more missing out on a subscriber perk if you weren't subscribed that month. The content you purchase on the market will continue to be eligible for content sharing. So, but an important note is that the content in Drops functions like any other subscription content, meaning it is not eligible for Master tier content sharing. So if I buy a book, I have a Master tier subscription. If I buy a book, I can share that book with my group if I've got a group on here, and we often do that. So the drops are a mix of brand new material created by the D&D TTRPG studio, treasures from earlier editions. So they're pulling some stuff out from 4th and 3rd edition, which I think is pretty cool. And they're meant to complement our books, not replace them. So it's just basically extra content that you can come in here and get. They talk about the goal. They want dungeon masters to have more stuff for prepping games and running games. I think what they're doing here is they're taking a lesson from the OSR a bit and getting into some zero prep stuff. So the DM can just sit down, grab a map, grab a quick encounter. If they need it, maybe they can use it as a random encounter, stick it in their game, and just go with it. And it requires very little prep. For the Dungeon Master. It just makes it easy to play. So there are lots of taverns and things in here. And then players, over time, we want to get weird and inventive with player options delivered in D&D Beyond Drops. So they're going to have a bunch of cool stuff. This is Jay. I think he is like the developer for this. and they talk about what's in here. So we're going to talk about all this: maps, reveals, stickers, backgrounds, feats, spells. I'm interested in these. And all existing subscriber perks. What is releasing each week, every Thursday. Even on the Thursday where we have a monthly drop, we'll release 2 drop-in encounters. So there are 2 drop-in encounters there now. These are delivered as quick play maps in the maps of ETT with an encounter already placed on the map. So we're going to open that up. What is releasing next month? Monthly drops will happen on the first Thursday of each month. We got that as well. With the next one being released on June 4th. For June, subject chain, we plan to release 4 monsters, 5 traps, 25 reveals, which are pictures, and 6 player options. So I think the options can be a mix of spells, backgrounds, and feats and things like that. And then they want us to get in and tell them what to do next. They tell us a little bit about behind it and why they started doing this. I want to get into the content here. So if we go back, if we go to this hyperlink here that says lot of content from the start, it's going to go to this page right here. And there are dates next to these. There's also some hyperlinks in here, so we're going to look at some of that stuff. It tells us what the content is. It tells us when it was released. So as you can see, we've got May, starting with the Nature Sticker Pack. And then they include all the other stuff. So if we go all the way, I think there's 20 pages on here. No, there's 4. It goes all the way back to May 2021. And these are all these dice sets that we've gotten before. So what we're really interested in is this May stuff. So we've got a background. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 feats. We've got 5 spells. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells. Some maps, 4th edition map bundle. Locations and Vista reveals. Nature sticker pack. We've got another dice set. That was last month, so we got the April dice set. So we really got from the stickers on. So let's take a look at the spells, because I always like spells. We're going to probably do an individual video on each one of these. Let's just take a look real quick at Buzzing Bee. That seems to interest me. It's first level spell. You call forth a spectral bee. Hovers near the target. It's got a range of 120 feet. It is concentration, 1 action, conjuration. And they have disadvantage on wisdom checks, dex, stealth checks, and constitution saving throws made to maintain concentration. In addition, the target cannot benefit from the invisible condition. That's pretty nasty. So you have to target. You have to see them. So you can't put this on something that's already invisible. But you can put it on something and then they cannot turn invisible. And then the bee hovers within 3 feet of the target as long as it's within 120 feet. So that's pretty cool. I like that. Not too bad. We've got a background here. So this is pretty easy. Ability scores, con, intelligence, charisma. You get 1 planar pact feat, which they're in here. You get arcana and persuasion, calligraphy supplies, and then a whole bunch of other stuff. So, basically some cool stuff. We've got the Fey Pact and in the Infernal Pact. So these are those Pact feats. These are Pact. They're like origin feats. You get the Fey Bond, the Fey Cantrips, Honeyed Words. So that's pretty cool. Not too bad. We're not really going to go over that. They're here. I want to show everybody where they are. We will probably do some individual videos about all this stuff. And then we've got some stuff in the map. So let's go over to the maps so we can talk about what got put in there, what's in there right now, and what got put in there recently. All right, here are the drop-in encounters. There they are right there. There's 2 of them. There is Bandit Ambush, 3rd level, and there is Bandit Ambush, 9th level. These are player versions. Let's just hit the plus. And we've got a couple options here. 3rd level, select a map version. We got a blank map with no tokens. We've got a quick play. This moderate difficulty encounter is designed for level 3 party of 5 characters and contains 5 creature tokens. Let's hit add and see what happens here. Bandit. And look, it's even. It's even masked for the players. And I guess this is the player version. There's some tokens there. Hidden token, hidden token, hidden token, hidden token. Can we see the statistics of these things? Add encounter. Oh, they're grouped. Oh, we got to ungroup them. Let's ungroup them. Okay, now we should be able to move them. Yeah, we can move them individually. And we do have some hit points. And we can heal. We can reveal. Okay, there's the reveal. There's a picture that comes with this. There's that. View stat block. There we go. Okay, so we got the stat block, the muscle. And it's pretty simple. It's got an action with a great axe. It's got some damage. Bloodied frenzy. And we've got their hit points right here. CR2 creature. And let's see if we can get another one of these. 16 hit points. View stat block. There's the whole stat block. The eyes. AC 13. All that stuff. That's pretty cool. I didn't reveal. Let's reveal. Oh, there's the reveal. Okay, there's the picture of this guy. The eyes. Let's do the reveal for the muscle. Okay, that's the muscle right there. And the stat block seems to be missing some stuff here for me. Okay. And I don't think... this guy's got a stat block. That's my monster. I just added this in here. It's called the Executioner. Do we have a reveal for that? We do not, because I did not put a picture in there for it. But I guess we could do that. We've got the Cutthroat. There's the reveal for the Cutthroat. I think all the Cutthroats are the same. Oh, we got the Slicer. Let's do the reveal for the Slicer. It looks the same. And let's do the stat block for them. Yep, another one of these kind of... It's another one of these kind of generic ones. And then we've got the boss. Let's do the stat. Let's do the reveal for the boss. Why is that the boss? And let's do the stat block. There's the stat block right there. We got a little bit more information for the boss actions. And we've got hit points and things like that. So this is kind of a run through of the drops themselves. Here's the weekly drop. So we've got that. There's the Cutthroat, the Slicer, and the muscle and all that. So not too bad. We will be going over a lot of these things individually in some, and this gives this. I like this. This gives me a lot of content to go through every month on YouTube as well. We can go through here and review feats and review spells and things like that. I'm hoping to see. I don't think we're going to see any subclasses on here. Maybe. But, another thing that this kind of reminds me of is Dragon Magazine. This is kind of things that are going to be available to players that we got in, like, Dragon Magazine. And we haven't seen anything like Dragon Magazine in a long, long time. So I'm pretty happy about that. So, all right, that is a video that I have for everybody today. I appreciate everybody tuning in, and I will catch everybody later.